Okay, everybody. Last time we were together, you took a quiz on multiplication, distribution, foiling, multiplication. I gave you two factors and then you multiply them together and got the product. Now we're going to go in reverse. We're going to do what we call factoring. And you did that at younger grades with just whole numbers. We're going to do it now with polynomials. Expressions that involve variables. So I also call it reverse distribution. Okay? So we're doing kind of the reverse of what we did before. And what that is that a product is given. I give you a product and then you have to figure out what are the factors of that number or that polynomial. And here are some examples of what you did in elementary school. If you took the number 10, what are the factors of 10? Well, 1 times 10, 2 times 5. Those are all the factors. And I like to list them out like that. It might become helpful to be able to do that. I know you did that when you were playing the 30 game sometimes, to list those out. There's another way. It's a factor tree, sort of, where we use branches. So 2 factors of 12, these aren't the only ones, but 3 times 4 is 12 to get you there. And I like the visual of those branches. Okay, so here's our first example. We're going to have about 4. This is about as basic as they get. Here is our product. This is what is given to you. What times what gives us that? Here's the thinking that you need to do. Okay. What goes into both terms? What things go into both? Numbers and variables. So in this one, it's 2 times v. Here, I'm choosing 2 times 4 because I know 2 goes into both 2 and 8. So what we do is say, okay, well 2 goes into both. We can take it out. Bring it there. There's a v here, but not a v here, so we can't take any variables out. We can only take the 2 out. What's left? V plus 4. Okay? We looked at this 8 and we took the 2 out. 2 times what is 8? Well, 2 times 4 is 8, and that's going to go here. Here's something, and this is our answer. Okay? Because we have 1 factor times another factor, and this is what we get. On your last quiz, I gave you something like this, and you distributed to get to that. So it is going in reverse. And a good thing about factoring is you can always check your answer. Do a distribution. What's 2 times v? 2v. What's 2 times 4? 8. Joined by addition. Oh, this and this match up. So one way that you can always tell if you're doing it right is to do that distribution again to check. Okay? So, next one. V squared plus 6v. This is number 2 on your notes sheet. V squared plus 6v. So what goes into both of these things? Well, this, and what I'm doing right now underneath, you're welcome to do, but you don't have to. I think you'll get into the habit that you don't need to. V times v, and then this is 6 times v. What goes into both? A v. So we take the v out. So v squared is 2 v's multiplied together. We're taking one of them out because there's at least one here and one here as you're looking. V and v, take it out. There's no whole numbers here. There's a 6 here, but there's nothing here, so we can't take any numbers out. They'll just stay. So our answer becomes v, and I put parentheses just to show that it's a product. You don't have to put parentheses there. V times v plus 6. That's our answer. Box it. Check. The v times v, v squared. V times 6, 6v, and we're done. Okay, now we're going to get into one a little bit more difficult. 3c squared plus 9c. Okay, we've got to factor that. What times what gives us that? Okay, what goes into both 3 and 9? Well, 3 does. So take that out and write it over here. What goes into c squared and c? Well, we have 2 of them and 1 of them, so there's 1 c in both. So we take that c out. What's left? I took the 3 out, so there's no more numbers here, okay? I had 2 c's and I took 1 out, so there's 1 c left. Plus 3 times what is 9? 9, we know 3 went into it, so we took that 1 3 out. There's a 3 left because 3 times 3 is 9. We took the c out. There was 1 c, we took it out. So this becomes our answer. We can check by distribution. 3c times c is 3c squared plus 3c times 3 is 9c. And it matches up. Okay? So this one has both numbers and variables that are in common. Last one we're going to do is number 4. 12a b to the 4. Alright, what goes into both 8 and 12? And hopefully you're knowing your numbers, and this is why we did the 30 game, so we can recognize that 4 goes into both. If you need to do this, and I don't know if you can see that. You know, what's the greatest common factor in both? 2 does go in, but what's the greatest one? 4. Okay, so 4 goes in. A squared and a. What's in common? 1a. B to the 3rd, b to the 4th. What's in common? B to the 3rd. There's 3 here, there's 4 here. They have 3 in common. So there's none left here, and there'll be 1 left over here. Times what? Well, 4 times what is 8? 2. We took the 4 out. There's the 2 left. We took an a out. There's 1a left. We took 3 b's out. That's all of them. Nothing left. Minus. 4 times what is 12? 3. A we took out. We took out the 1a, so that's gone. We took out 3 b's. There's only 1 b left. And so that becomes our answer. And again, it's a little bit more complicated, but you could do distribution and you will get that. Okay, so these are the 4 examples that you have. Refer back to these notes as you are going through your work for today. And you're going to probably want to watch this video at one point again too. Okay? So, we got a little bit of time left. Here's the last thing we're going to do. Remember the X game where I give you a bunch of these and you have to figure out what times what gives us that. And it becomes 4 times 5. Okay? Here's a tougher one with minus as the time is running out. Negative 12